Okay, dear students, now let us see trigonometric functions. This is chapter number 3 in NCERT class 11. Okay, until now for class 11 we have seen sets, relations and functions. These two chapters we have finished. This is the third chapter in class 11 NCERT. Okay, what I request you, I have made basic videos, 7 basic videos. Among 7 basic videos, one was completely for trigonometry. I request you to please watch that video first before watching this video. Okay. Okay. Now let us go for trigonometric functions. Okay. See, we have studied trigonometry in earlier classes also, like 8th, 9th, 10th or whatever it may be. But there we have studied like trigonometry. But here we are studying like functions. Okay. Now we have seen sets, relations, functions. We know very well about the function, what is function and all. Now trigonometry is also a function like we can study. See what is function normally? Function means from domain and range or domain, codomain will be there. From domain, every element should have relation with any element in codomain, and each element should have only one output, single output we can say. That means for here, if you give one input, two outputs should not come. Two outputs comes means that is not going to call as function. Ultimately, that is not called trigonometric function. Okay. Now, let us see basic concept of trigonometry. What was we studied earlier? Not like in deep. See, trigonometry. Okay. You see now how the term has derived. Trigonometry. Metering means what? Measuring. Metering is measuring. Trigon. Trigon means three sides. Three sides measurement. See, actually sides measurement only, but angles also have come afterwards. What are three sides? Normally three sides are triangle. Okay, what are sides? AB is a side, BC is a side, AC is also a side. Okay, AB, BC, AC is also a side. Sides, different sides we can measure in trigonometry, and ultimately even angles also we can measure. Say theta 1, theta 2, theta 3. Okay, angles also can be measured. What is angle? Angle we will see in class 11 also again. Okay. Say one line or ray is there. This is a line or ray. Okay. Now you see this is vertex. Okay. This position is initial position. Initial position. Okay. Afterwards, keeping vertex constant, we have rotated a arrow or line. Rotated in. So now the position has changed. Now this has taken this position. But how we have rotated, you might be seeing. See, in this way it has gone direction. You see arrow. Okay. Now theta is an angle. Theta is an angle. Okay. Initial position. Now this position we can call terminal position. Terminal or final position. This ray we have rotated, but what is the direction? That is also very important. See, we have rotated. Rotated means here vertex is kept constant and we have rotated. Completely if you rotate it is going to become circle, that you know very well. This is going to become radius. OA is going to become radius and you can rotate it like circle. It is going to form like circle. Okay. Now first let us see this small rotation. Small rotation means up to theta only. Okay, theta. We have not gone theta whether it is degree or radian. But say theta angle we have rotated. Here theta is angle. Or 0 to A we can take side like also. But until now let us it be a ray. Okay. 0 to A ray has been rotated up to G to B, 0 to B. Earlier it was in 0 A position, now it has come to 0 P position. How much rotation it has done? That means it should depend on the theta, angle theta. Okay. You see, see the second figure. See the second figure. Here also we have rotated. Earlier was 0A, next 0B or OB or OA. Okay. But see, when compared to first figure, this figure angle is more. That means it has taken more rotation. Theta is more here. Theta has taken more rotation. If you observe, the same direction only OB has been rotated. Okay. Now we see for direction of rotations, two directions are there. Direction of rotation is also important. Direction of rotation. Okay. What are those directions? One is anti-clockwise. First I am writing anti-clockwise. Another one is clockwise. Okay. Anti-clockwise, clockwise. See, clockwise, anti-clockwise are standard. This is clock 12, 3, 6, 9. In between 1, 2, 3, 4 will be there. You see, a hour's hand or minutes hand or seconds hand, all three hands will rotate from 12 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 12. That means direction will come like this. Is it correct? This is clock, that is why this direction is called clockwise direction. This one, second one. Okay. If you rotate any ray or any angle in opposite of clockwise, then that is going to be called as anti-clockwise direction. In anti-clockwise, normally from 12 to 9, 9 to 6, 6 to 3, 3 to 12, it is going to come. Anti-clockwise with a different color I am writing, you see. See, both are different. Clockwise black color, anti-clockwise red color. Okay. Anti-clockwise in red color, clockwise in black color, rotation is there. Okay. Now, for us, for trigonometry, anti-clockwise if we rotate the angle, see here rotation means rotation of angle only, na? See, this is same. This is same, we are rotating, but rotation of angle in clockwise or anti-clockwise. We can rotate anti-clockwise also. You see here, this is OA, say this is OB. Now the direction is in this way. Okay, angle I am talking about, angle. Angle is represented by theta or even alpha, omega also. In more angles comes, then we go for more notations. But standard notation is theta. Phi also will be there. Those notations we will see afterwards. Let us see first theta. Okay. Now see what we learned If the angle is in anti-clockwise direction, that will be positive angle. That you have to keep in your mind. If angle is in anti-clockwise direction, that will be a positive angle. If angle is in clockwise direction, that will be a negative angle. Okay, now let us go back to our figures. You see here, theta, this is positive only. See, approximately this is say 30 degrees. Degree we will come. Just you understand first. Here theta may be say 90 to 100 degrees will be there. But here theta will be minus 30 degree. You see, negative we have to keep, negative 30 degrees. Negative 30 degrees. Okay. Now we have seen angle of rotation clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay. And we also came to know that clockwise angles are going to give negative angles, negative degrees or negative radians. We see afterwards what is radian, what is degree. Anti-clockwise angles are going to give positive angles, positive degrees or positive radians. Okay, now we draw more figures of these angles. Okay, angle we have to understand properly. See, anti-clockwise, clockwise, positive, and all we have already learned. Okay, now some more figures we will draw to understand these angles more elaborately. Okay, now you see, say this is A, this is B, this is how much theta is equal to positive 180 degree. Why? Because you see anti-clockwise angle it are rotated. Okay. If it is in straight line, then 180 degree. How it has come under, I will tell you afterwards. Or let us see first theta angle of measurement. How we have taken degrees. Okay. Now see theta and angle, theta angle in degrees. How degrees have been derived. Okay. See what mathematicians done. One complete revolution of a circle, they have taken 360 degrees. You may rotate it in anti-clockwise or clockwise, but if you finish completely one cycle, one circle, then that is going to call 360 degrees. Okay, that you have to keep in your mind. 360 degrees means complete full circle. I am writing here again, you see, complete circle 360 degree. Okay, rather than complete circle, if I make half circle, (180 degree). Rather than half circle, if I make a quarter circle, 90 degree. Like that we can analyze. Complete circle is 360 degree, half circle is 180 degree, quarter circle is 90 degree. In between several degrees are there. But what you have to understand, one complete revolution, if from starting position to starting position, if it comes, whether it may be in anti-clockwise or clockwise. Anti-clockwise means positive 360, clockwise means negative 360 degrees will come. Okay. Now this you may call, see, depends on direction. You see here, if it is in this case, then this is 360 degree. Okay. Now I am putting again red marker. If it is in the direction, this is minus 360 degree. For blue, it is 360 degree. That means, see, representation, see, Any one direction we have to mention. Blue color represent positive 360 degree. Red color represent negative 360 degree. For complete one revolution, one rotation, one revolution complete, one cycle, one circle is going to do 360 degrees. Okay. Half circle is 180 degree, quarter circle is 90 degree. Now we came to know the degrees how they have divided. Okay. Now let us see more angles. Why? Because we have seen here 30 degree, 100 degree, like 180 degree also. 360 degree we have seen and 180 degree we have seen. Okay. 90 degree also we will see. 90 degree perpendicularity will be there. A, B, see, this is 90 degree. Here also 0 will be there. 0 will be there. O. Okay, O. O is vertex. Now this is 90 degree. Okay, why? Because you have to analyze how degrees will be there. Okay, now this is 90 degree. This is minus 30 degree. Okay, now I will draw one figure. Then we can say in both direction. Each direction. Let us see. Okay, now I am going to rub here. See here. A, B, O. Okay. See one color I am drawing like this. See, red color, theta is equal to 270 degree. Okay. Now with green color also I am drawing another one. Here theta is equal to minus 90 degree. Negative 90 degree. Negative 90 degree. You see, any one you have to take, whether it has been rotated in anti-clockwise direction or clockwise direction. Clockwise direction it has been rotated means this is going to become negative 90 degree. If same ray has been rotated in anti-clockwise direction, then 90, 180, 270. This is going to call positive 270 degree. Positive you need not call positive again. 270 degree means positive 270 degree. If it is in negative, then you have to call negative 90 degree or minus 90 degree. Okay, like this representation of angles we can make. These are representation of angles in clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. One complete circle has been divided into 360 degrees. Accordingly, half circle is 180 degree, quarter circle is 90 degree. In between you can see what are the degrees and all. Okay, with this we have understood angles between ray. Even this we can apply to sides also in trigonometry. Rather than if you remove this arrow, these are going to become sides. Rather than 2, it will be between 3 or like that. Okay. Now we can see if you rotate completely one circle from starting to ending position, same position if it comes, that is going to call complete one rotation, one revolution. Okay. Now see, angle only degrees or measurement? No, another measurement is there, that is called radian. What are radians? That also we will see. Let us write radian first. I am going to rub here. Radian measurement. Okay, now we have seen here degrees. Degrees and radian both are different. Radian measurement, degrees measurement. Okay, both we will use in trigonometry, but default, if nothing mentioned means radian we have to take. Okay, otherwise they will mention degrees like small o, 20 small o top, power 20 power small o represents degrees. Okay, for radian there is no symbol. 20 if you 1 2 3 if you write 3, theta is equal to 3 means this is 3 radians. 3 radians. Theta is equal to 30 degrees means this is degrees. Okay, like this you have to understand. What is radian? Yes, let us understand first radian. Okay, see this figure first. What I have taken? I have taken 1 unit. 1 unit means 1 centimeter, 1 meter, 1 millimeter, whatever it may be, of radius of a circle. See, R is equal to radius. What is R here? This is R. This is R means this is also here. 0A, that is equal to OA, that is equal to OB. Both are same. Why? Because this is the center. From center anywhere it will be same radius. R, R. OB also R. OA also R. Okay. R is radius. This radius, unit radius I am talking about. Unit. Unit means 1 mm. If it is 1 mm, then length also we will take 1 mm. L is equal to length of arc. R I can say arc length. That is equal to AB. Arc length L, AB. A to B is arc length. O to A is equal to radius, or O to B is also radius. Okay. Now what I am going to make? I am going to make L is equal to R. That means how? See, R is in my hand. R is not in my hand. That is fixed radius. But L is in my hand. Up to what I have to take that length I can decide. See, if radius is 1 centimeter, then I will take 1 centimeter of length of arc length. Then I will stop. I will mark here. See, if that is the condition, L is equal to R, then you see theta is equal to L by R. Here theta is in radians. Or we can say 1 radian. Okay, now why? Because see, L is also 1 centimeter, R is also 1 centimeter. Why? Because both are linear measurements. Na? A to B is also linear measurement, length. 0 to A, radius also linear measurement, not angular measurement. But we are converting linear measurements into angular measurements. In that position, then see, A to B means here terminal position. This is starting initial position, terminal position. The angle up to terminal position is radian. That is called radian. 1 meter by 1 meter. 1 meter cancel, then 1 only will come. That is theta radian. This is radian measurement. Okay, this we understand. But what will be the comparison between degrees and radian? That also you have to know. Yes, that is also very important. Now I am going to rub here and I will show here. See what we learned here. You see, I am going to write degrees here and radians here. Okay, degrees, radian. Okay, one complete circle, if it is make, that is going to give 360 degrees. Okay, but that is going to give 2 pi radians. Radians I am writing, but even if you don't write also, 2 pi means radians. Okay, this is standard, but can we make that only standard? Means a simple standard, this you make. Half circle is 180 degrees, here pi radians. This you make 180 degrees equal to pi radians. That you make as a standard. Okay, now you understand na? See, comparison should be there between both. See, both are angular measurements only. Even like degrees, negative radian, positive radian, clockwise, anti-clockwise, all will be there. With radian also same, angle is same, theta. Okay. See, both will be represented with theta only. But theta is equal to 30 degrees if you write, that is degrees. Theta is equal to pi by 6 if you write, that is radians. Okay, you see now quarter circle also I will take. This is quarter circle. This is 90 degree. Then this is pi by 2 radian. Radian if you write or don't write, 2 pi pi by 2 means these are all radians. Okay. Pi by 4. Okay, let us see. These are the comparison. Now let us go equivalences. Okay, degree to radian equivalences. What I said, 180 degree is equal to pi radians. This we will take standard and we will draw some figures. Now what we understand, you see 180 degrees is equal to pi radians. This you take as a standard. Okay. Now 1 radian. This also you can reverse it. Pi radians is equal to 180 degree. 1 radian is equal to 180 by pi degrees. Is it correct? Now stop and see what is pi. Pi already geometry we have known, 22 by 7. Pi is equal to 22 by 7. See, this is approximate value only. Pi is approximate value, 22 by 7. Okay, now see, I want to know for 1 radian how many degrees are going to come. Okay, let us see. 1 radian is equal to 180 by 22 by 7. That is equal to 180 into 7 by 22. That is equal to C 90 into 7 by 11. 2 90s, 2 11s. Okay, that is equal to 630 by 11. This figure is going to come. 1 radian is equal to 630 by 11. Okay, further we will see what is going to come. 630, 11. 11 5s are 55. 80 will come. 11 7s are 77. 3 will come. That means see 57 degrees plus will come. Okay, now what I am doing, you see here 1 radian is equal to 57 degrees I have written. I have not yet written a remaining fraction. Why? Because see, further mathematicians divided degrees into minutes and seconds. Degrees, minutes, seconds. Radians only 1 radian. 2 pi by 3, pi by 4, pi by 2, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 6 pi by 7, 7 pi by 4, all those are radians only. Okay. But degrees further divided. Okay, you see 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. This is symbol apostrophe, dot, dash or apostrophe we will call apostrophe. 60 minutes. This is symbol for minute. Okay. Now 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds also, again they have divided. This is second. 2 dots, 2 apostrophes if you write, those are seconds. Okay, now you go back here. Now what has come here? 57 degrees. Okay, we have written 57 degrees, but 3 by 11 degrees also have come. 3 by 11 degrees. Okay, this is degrees only, na fraction. 3 by 11 degrees have come means we are converting it into 3 by 11. This fraction 3 by 11 we have to convert into minutes. Why? Because after degrees minutes are come. Okay, that is equal to 180 by 7. These are minutes. I can say like this, minutes. Okay, now you see how many minutes are going to come. 180 by 7. 7 2s are no sorry, this is 11. 11. Okay, 11 means see 11 1s are 11, 70, 11 6 are 66, 4. 16 minutes right here. 16 minutes. 16 minutes. Okay. Further 4 by 11 minutes are there. 16 minutes, 4 by 11 minutes are there still. See, 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Another calculation we are having, right? Then 4 by 11 into 60, that is equal to 240 by 11 seconds. Seconds also will come. Okay, you see now 240 by 11. 11 twos are 22. 20. See, here again 2 you can take 22. Why? Because see, first you have to understand that these are up to seconds. Approximation you can do degrees, minutes, second. The second one, pi is 22 by 7 approximately we have taken. That is not exact figure. That is why what we can say, we can make it round. Actually 11 ones or 11 will come. But you can make it round figure 22. 11 twos are 22. Okay. Then you can write here 22 seconds. This figure you have to keep in mind. 1 radian is equal to, this is how it has come. This comparison you have to keep in your mind. Why? Because 180 degrees is equal to pi radians is there with you. Then you can convert radians into degrees or degrees into radians both. But when you compare 1 radian, 57.57 degrees, 16 minutes, 22 seconds have come. Now, approximately in broad, if you think, this is approximately 60 degrees. That means one circle is having 360 degrees. Half circle is 180 degree. Half circle is how many radians? More than 3 radians. Less than 4 radians. You understand now? Why? Because see, 57 into 4, it is going to become more than 200. More than 210 or whatever it may be. But half circle is having only 180 degrees. That means half circle is having 3 radians. One full circle is having 6 radians. Approximately I am talking about. But because you have to analyze in this way. Okay. That is why 360 degrees, 6 radians. Like that you keep in your mind. 6 means not 6, 6 plus radians. 360 exactly degrees, 6 plus radians. 6 plus you can take. Why? Because what is exactly under? We will have to make calculation. Now we have done radian to degree calculation. Let us do degree to radian also. How many radians will come for 1 degree? See here 1 radian is equal to 57 degrees means 1 degree is equal to 0 point something radians are going to come. Why? Because radian is bigger unit. Let us see how it will come. Okay, now let us calculate radians, degrees to radians. See, 1 degree is equal to how many radians? See, 180 degree is equal to pi radian means 1 degree is equal to pi by 180 radians. That is equal to 1 degree is equal to 22 by 7, 180 radians. That is equal to 1 degree is equal to, see, 11 by 7 into 90. That is equal to 11 by 630. Okay. There 630 by 11 was there. Here 11 by 630 will come. Let us do the 11 by 630 calculation here. You see 11 is there. 630 you have to take. See what I want to tell. For radians there is no division again. For degrees, minutes, seconds were there. Radians you have to make in digits, point, fraction. But you have to leave it like that only. Why? Because there is no subdivisions in radians. Okay, 630, 11 will not go. You can make 0.0. Even 110 also will not go. Another 0 you can take 0. 1100, 630. Now it is go. It is going. Okay, now you see 630 twice means 1200, more than 1200 will come. That is why you have to take one cell. 630, 0, 10, 3, 7, Then here 0 will be there, 10, 6, 4, 470. But we have taken point means 4700 you can take. See, 4700 means 6 sevens are 42. Okay. 630 into 7. 700, 7 threes are 21. 7 6 are 42 plus 2, 44. 0, 9, 2, 290. Okay. 290 will come. Okay. Now you see another 0 you can take. Why? Because point you have taken 2900. Okay. Now you see 6 6 are 36. 6 5s are 30. 6 4s you can take. Okay. 6 5s are 30. More than 30 will come. That is why 6 4s if you take 400, 4 3s are 12. 4 6 are 24 plus 1 25. 0, 10 minus 2, 8. 8 will be there, 380. 3800. Now also you see 6 6 are 36. 6 7s are 42. 6 6 you can take. You can take 6 6. 6. 600, 6 3s are 18. 1 is there. 6 6 are 36 plus 1, 37. Now you can stop here. 0.0141746. That means you can write here 1 degree is equal to 0.01746 radians. Okay. Do you require to keep in it your mind? See, I have made calculation like that only. Whenever you require, you can make calculation. 0.01746 radians. 1 degree is equal to that much it is going to become. Okay. That you have to keep in your mind. Okay. Okay. Now let us see standard degrees, standard radians comparison. Okay, here only 1 degree, 1 radian we have seen. Standard 4, 5, 6, 7 degrees and radians comparison chart we will see, and we will close this chapter. Okay, see, here I am writing radians. First, why? Because radians are bigger than degrees. Let us go for degrees only. Degrees and radians we go. Degrees, radians. Okay. Okay, now we see, we know that 180 degree is equal to pi radian. 360 degree, 2 pi radian. Then 90 degree, pi by 2 radian. Then 45 degree, pi by 4. See, 90 divided by 2, 45. Pi by 2 divided by 2, pi by 4. Okay. Now, let us see 60 degree now. 60 degrees. 60 degrees means pi by 3. Pi by 3 is equal to 180 by 3, that is equal to 60 degrees. Okay, like that you have to calculate. Pi by 3. Okay, now let us go for 30 degree. Pi by 6. Pi by 6 is equal to 180 by 6 is equal to 30 degrees. Okay? Okay. What are there? 180, 360, 90, 45, 60, 30. Okay. Now, 45 also over. See, I'll take 2 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3 means you see 2 into 180 by 3. That is equal to 3 6 are 120 degree. Okay, like that you have to see. 270 degree. 270 degree also I will write it. 270 degrees means you see 3 pi by 2, 90 degrees, 270 degrees, yes, 3 pi by 2. Okay, you understand how these have come? 3 pi by 2 is there, means 180 by 2, 90 into 3, 90 into 3 is 270 degree. Like this comparison you can make whenever they give these radians, pi 2, pi by 2, pi by 4, pi by 3, pi by 6, 2 pi by 3, 3 pi by 2, several combinations are there. At that time you have to calculate, convert like this in degrees. Okay, even in degrees also you have to convert in radians. Okay, now we have finished concepts for 3.1 exercise. Okay, now what we do in the next class, we will start exercise 3.1. Okay, thank you very much.